Hey team, week 2 in your 8-week fitness challenge, getting in the best shape of your life. The second nutrition tip that we're going to be going over with you today is water. Now I know you probably heard that before. You may think, water, I already know I got to drink water. Well, your body is actually made up 60 to 70% water, and there's a lot of benefits that are tied to drinking water that, a lot of people just put as commonplace and they don't do it anymore because they think it's, everyone knows that. But it's actually one of the most critical things that you can do to aid in your weight loss. First thing water is going to do for you, drinking a sufficient amount, is it's going to keep you satisfied. So after you eat dinner, if you're drinking enough water, you probably won't feel the urge to grab that extra brownie or grab, a little scoop of ice cream that probably leads to more than a scoop, if you're like me. So it's important that we're drinking enough water also so that it can improve our metabolism. As you're going through the day, if you're drinking enough water and keeping your cells hydrated, you're going to be able to improve your metabolism, burning more calories at rest. So, that sounds pretty cool to me. Sit down, burn more calories for doing nothing. I'm there. Last benefit is it's actually going to improve your performance. While you're on the floor, I'm sure you've probably done a diet before where you just feel awful all the time. When you're working out, it's a challenge to get through all your workouts because you're literally exhausted. One of the things that's going to help with that, especially if you're at a calorie deficit to burn fat, is making sure you're drinking enough water. Let's take a minute and think of your body like an engine. If you don't give your engine the proper fuel, oil, you give it the lowest grade unleaded fuel, it's not going to, 1, perform as well while you're driving it, and 2, it's not going to last as long. And your body, it's way better, way more expensive than a car, way more valuable. So we got to treat your body as priority number 1. Now the question is, okay, how many ounces of water should I be drinking? You've probably heard this all your life. 8 glasses of water a day. That's perfect. That's a fine place to start. But if you're the athlete or you're the person looking for the next level, the equation that I like to use for myself and my clients that I seem to have seen work a lot is take your weight, divide it by 2, and then take that number and put ounces on the end. So I'll use myself as an example. I'm like 180 pounds. Divide that number by 2, I have 90. So I should be starting off at about 90 ounces of water a day. A gallon is 128 ounces. So you figure, okay, I'm taking in 90. That's about 3/4 of a gallon. Are you taking in that much? And then you take that number, and depending on how active you are, how heavy of a sweater you are, you're gonna add ounces on top of that. So we'll use me as an example again. I'm starting at 90. I'm a heavy sweater and I work out a lot. So I'm actually probably closer to around 1.5 gallons, where I'm probably taking anywhere from 170 ounces to 180 ounces a day. Go with what works for you. Take it day to day. You don't ever want to be thirsty, but you also don't want to feel like it's a chore to drink the water. You may be becoming overhydrated. So take this tip, team. I know it may sound simple. I know you probably heard it 1,000 times, this old hat to you, but are you doing it? That's what's important. Right now we're laying the foundation for all of the more complex theories as we go on. So it's really important that we're laying this now. Drink enough water. Hold yourself accountable. Grab a calendar. Every single day you hit this 60, 90, or 120 ounce goal, whatever it is for you, check it off and make sure you're accomplishing this. Again, this is the foundation for a better you. That's this week's nutrition tip.